Hey butterflies, welcome back to Evolving Butterfly with me, Moe Nicole. Here we are all about evolving out loud in our life, our money, and our purpose through the energy of our ancestors. I want to thank you for your likes, comments, shares, and subscribes here on the channel. It's always appreciated, and a major shout out to all the channel members as well as the members over on my website. Thank you for your continued support here on the channel. So we're getting into a channel ancestor message from Tina Turner before she completely crosses over with her energy. And what's interesting is the night before we were on live doing the grandmother ancestor message, and at the end, actually, it was the end where I started channeling a death. And the death was, it was like, but it's gonna be a death that we all know about. Like, it's not one that just this group was gonna deal with. And then lo and behold, next morning, it's Tina, and I immediately heard spirit say, that's who you were feeling. And it's crazy because what's love got to do with it had been in my head a lot lately. And so, yeah, it was just really, really interesting and eerie. And so finding out about her passing was shooketh. And so I'm appreciative of her for allowing me to tap into her energy. There was this quote out of her book that was posted, and it stood out to me a lot, and it stood out to me a lot. So I'm gonna start there, and then we're gonna get into the reading, okay? It's from her book. She has, when I was going through some of my hardest times, perhaps it would have felt easier to give in to quick fixes like smoking, alcohol, or drugs. Instead, I chose to look inward, to tap the wellspring of my greater self. Rather than self-medicate, I chose to self-motivate. I took action. I went to my spiritual side for help, studying and practicing Buddhism, which made me strong. And I sought to make my body healthier by researching the best nourishment, a plant-based diet, and holistic remedies. I chose self-improvement, even if it seemed like the harder path. That's human revolution. And that stood out to me in so many ways, because we all know Anime Bullet to be someone who went through a lot of trauma, okay? A lot of trauma within life, and being like the epitome or the avatar of what many would say was the original strong Black woman. Well, not the original, you know, we can take it back further. And it's 3:33 on the time right now. But being one of those strong, independent Black women. In the midst of the times when life was the most difficult. And we don't hear that a lot of times now. We do a little bit, but now it seems that we have drugs are always pushed to self-medicate. And I just feel her energy saying we have to be stronger than that, y'all. We have to be stronger than the things that we were put here to be in control over. We have to be stronger than the things that we were put here on earth to be stronger than. She has protect my legacy and avenge my legacy. So it's something about her music catalog with the legacy of it and who that goes down to. She's like, make sure y'all protect my legacy and keep it together, like keep it avenged from my lineage. Yeah, she said, I apologize for having to leave. I love you forever. Okay. Tina was like the epitome of non-problematic, even though she was around drama. Okay. We're going to get into the end days of her life. And then we're going to get into her thoughts on life situations. And then we're going to get into some advice. What was the end of your life like, Tina? Anime. It was a slow process. This has been a slow process to this moment. You have the Two of Coins. She was doing a lot of juggling with her body and with her weight. It was a lot to keep her weight up and down. It was always a lot of changes with her weight, you know, but her family, you know, the people who she had close to her, the people who she saw as being family, okay? They were very supportive of her and with her by her side with this Ten of Baskets energy. She was supported. I'm hearing the last week of her life was like a slow process of getting there. Yeah, the Mother of Baskets, she felt like she was being invited into the afterlife of ancestors. 5:55 on the time. She feels she's gonna come back in the form of an animal. She feels like she's coming back in the form of like a cat, a big cat, by the way. What was her end of life? What was your end of life like? I'm sorry for speaking and asking someone else. Six of Coins. She felt benevolent, y'all. She passed away feeling benevolent. She was at peace. This is at peace. Because it was such a slow process to get to this moment. The actual crossover felt like peace, and she felt like she passed away feeling blessed. She passed away feeling blessed at being able to experience the things that she experienced in life. She felt lucky. Even in the midst of the difficult moments that she had in life, she still felt lucky. Five of Knives in reverse. She still wasn't cursing anything, y'all. Her passing away, she had forgave everyone who hurt her. She forgave everyone who hurt her. Everyone. She didn't speak any ill will at the end of her life. It's like she took her power back. I'm hearing her say like her taking her power back and not giving them the power to change her mood and her emotions. She feels so welcome though in the land of the ancestors. This Mother of Baskets just feels so inviting of feeling like she's being welcome. I'm hearing by a mother-like individual. And what's interesting is that I'm not feeling like it's her birth mother. It's an advisor, someone that she looked up to during the process of her life healing. She feels like that person helped her like step into the afterlife. It's something about having a spirit guide to help guide you into the afterlife. She said she had a spirit guide that helped her. After she got her transplant, she never felt like it fully belonged to her. But she just, you know, she did the best and she took care of it. She felt like she was responsible for the transplant that she got. Like she's responsible for that health. Someone, you know, it was some level of a sacrifice for her to have that, right? And she didn't take it lightly. So she was like, I'm going to take care of this transplanted organ. Because she felt honored to have that opportunity, at that chance. But over time, she just didn't feel right and she didn't feel like it was hers. It's something about what she's saying about transplant organs of, at least for her, she said she never felt like herself, like her same self after going through that transplant. She was thankful and grateful, but she felt different. We have the 5 of baskets. This is, other people were more sad than she was. 6 of baskets, because other people were stuck thinking about the past and the things that she was involved in and what she did. Okay, we got the Lovers coming out. Like her history, her contracts. Okay, you have people worried about her estate and what that looks like. At the end of her life, she did have people who was courting her because they wanted to be in her window of abundance as well. But her spirit knew it. She was very in tune. Anime was very, very in tune. Very in tune. We have the 4 of Sticks. Yeah, somewhat her home. The home, the building of that home, of her home, and the follow-up of that home with her estate. Who was this estate going to? Yeah, we got 10th house of reputation coming out with Capricorn energy, which is your work life, your reputation, how you're known. And then I just saw Capricorn again. No, that was Sagittarius, sorry. She was a Sagittarius. That's her energy coming out. She had some other property somewhere too. But she was prepared for this, y'all. She was prepared for this transition. She was prepared for this transition. Yeah, it was a flow. This was a process. It was expected, okay? She was surprised that it was this long. She thought she was going to pass away at 80. Yep, transformation with this Pluto energy coming out. That's Scorpio energy as well. She had Scorpio on her chart within Vedic. But this transformation and transition, basically, that she's going through, like, well, that she went through. I'm like, why did I just get stuck? Because I said the wrong word. Her eyes are open, y'all. And she's been looking forward to be in the land of the ancestors. And she sees her body being more of just like an avatar, and she's a spirit. And so her energy is like, she will return. She's still here, you know, she's going to return in another body, in another. But like I said, she wants to come back as an animal. She doesn't want to come back as a human. And she said she done with humans, okay? She done with humans. Give me a butterfly. All right, let's get into, honestly, her life in the past, like, because I know I said we were going to get into, you know, her and, you know, thoughts of the past that she was passing. She let the past be, y'all. She did not dwell on her past. And she said that's how she was able to get over and, like, heal herself. She did not get stuck in the past. She's saying, like, get out of the past. She didn't even think of her past as much. She chose what she wanted to include in that and what she didn't. Like, she was definitely the definition of, you know, the master of your fate. And she came to learn that she had more power over herself than anyone else ever could. And so with that, and when it comes to the past, her advice for us, y'all, is literally You got to find your peace, find your happy place and find your peace. Heal yourself, like literally sit with yourself and heal yourself through what it is that you've gone through and what you're feeling so that you can really experience life and feel life. Like she's literally saying there's life on the other side of healing. You got to deal with the tough shit. You got to deal with the difficult things. If you don't deal with the difficult things, you're going to find yourself continuously being a victim in this world. And she's saying out of all people, she could have been one of the biggest victims, but she chose not to be a victim. She chose to take control over her life, take control of her destiny, become a main character, and she never looked back after that. Advice for us. What advice do you have for us, Tina? My Tina, my anime bullet. This is dealing with love and relationships, because I don't know why I just heard in my head, anime bullet. All good things in the beginning, like watch people who butter you up in the beginning. The controlling. Never put your all into a partner and not have your own. Because now I'm hearing, you're just a fool. You know you're in love. She's saying when you love yourself, you learn healthy love. Like how you love and connect with love with other people, that's how you love yourself. So if you want to know how much you love yourself, how do you connect with other people? What you say? Okay. Self-discipline, y'all. She's saying it's time for some self-discipline for the peoples. 7 of Baskets, the advice, get out of going straight to these substances and things to help us heal when we're hurting, okay? We got to sit with ourselves. We got to sit with ourselves, go to advisors and things of that nature to help you get through your things. You got the big queen with the Empress coming out. She was a whole Empress, honey. She was a whole Empress. She said, dive into your feminine energy. Dive into your healing feminine energy. This makes me think of the Medicine Woman deck that I have. It feels very, what's the word I'm thinking of right now? Indigenous. Father of Sticks is coming out as well. Watch your partners, y'all. Watch for having illusions in a relationship. Watch for illusions. And when you see who a person is, you gotta get out, okay? The 7 of Baskets is also where it has the Empress and then the Father of Sticks. They don't match. The Father of Sticks is not the same as the Emperor, okay? The Emperor is the divine counterpart, but some could look at this and be like, oh, this is a match. But next to the big queen, like next to the Empress, this Father of Sticks is insecure. And this is definitely giving the energy of, she's saying, watch who you date. Like when you date or be with individuals and you pick up on them being insecure, you need to believe that. You need to believe it and connect with it, okay? Because it's giving a vibe of you need to be equally yoked with a partner, have similar beliefs, because 7 of Baskets can also signify like, you know, beliefs, because a belief is not grounded in like truth. In fact, it's a belief. I believe this to be true, but there's no fact of it being true. Yeah, you got the Moon that's coming out. Embrace those feelings, y'all. Her advice to us is to embrace our feelings, embrace what we're feeling, embrace what we're going through. We need to be healing those broken places, heal those childhood wounds, heal from the individuals who hurt us, those relationships. They do not control you. They don't control you. She's saying stay out the way and be unproblematic. When you get out your drama and you start healing, you're going to find yourself wanting to get out of the drama and stay away from the drama. Tina, learn to stay away from the drama. and stayed in her own lane and was happy with her people, with her meditations, with her covenant people. You have your body's power. Your body is yours. Celebrate your temple. And that's what she was saying. That's what she was saying in regards to why she didn't go into the drinking and the, you know, all of that to help her heal. Because it's like her body was her temple and she didn't want to do anything to mess with her temple. Okay? You have the message. So this is the channeled message from her. I am irresistible strength, the doorway to your soul. I am your temple, your place of power, your loyal messenger. A woman's body is a complete mystery, a world of its own, sequenced according to its monthly cycle. I was feeling the cycle energy when the moon came out. Blood. It experiences powerful phases throughout its life. Adolescence, maternity, breastfeeding, menopause. The female body embraces the tumult of pleasure and emotions. Object of desire or powerful ace of seduction. Throughout time, it has been disgraced or adored, battered or worshipped. Reappropriating your body is a priority. Your body is yours. The guidance. Your life stories have made you who you are. Your body carries the memory of taboos as well as pleasures. You have probably experienced the power of your body. Release through orgasm and giving birth. This card invites you to love your body resolutely and reappropriate it. Do you know it well? Is it time to trust in your body and reconnect to your uterus, the seat of your power? Be sure you are truly on the side of love, banishing all too often negative judgments. It's time to awaken your gift. But you can't awaken your gift as long as you are continuously giving your power of healing yourself to those same people who hurt you. Sounds like it's raining outside. It literally sounds like it just started raining outside. She's saying, raise your sons to have a perfect balance of feminine and masculine energy. Raise your sons to have a perfect balance between masculine and feminine energy. Because it's given an energy of if they have bad influences around them, they will grow up to become that same type of person. They will grow up to become that same type of person as that negative influence that was around them, okay? But her big message is definitely on self-discipline. Within your love partnerships, and utilize your intuition. Utilize your intuition at all times. Also, have your own like stability in those relationships. Have your own sense of stability in those relationships. Plug yourself in. You can't expect someone else to heal you. You can't expect someone else to heal you. You can't expect to be healed in the same place that broke you. But she has no unforgiveness. She passed away literally at peace. She had forgave everyone. Her spirit was ready. Her spirit was ready. And she wants her energy to be readily available. I'm hearing specifically divine feminine energy. If you need to channel and connect to her, you have permission. If you need to channel and connect to her, you have her permission. Any closing words? Mama Anime. Not anime. It made me think about anime. Who watched anime? She was into like, she had a nerdy side to her. She came to find that she liked a lot of different things. And one of her guilty pleasures was anime. On the low key, like she had a lot of guilty pleasures that she liked in her own pleasure of her space. And she didn't let everybody into her space, y'all. She had her space and her energy that she had around other people. And then she had her space of energy that like how she was just by herself. She loved being by herself. And her pleasure, baby. Pleasure was important. Aurora Borealis. I don't even know what this is. It makes me think of the Northern Lights. Here it goes. You have the prairie and then the desert. She's saying, if you feel like you're too wrapped into what's going on around you and with people, separate yourself and put yourself into isolation. I'm hearing you gotta starve yourself of certain things and certain pleasures in order to heal through things. And so she's saying, you know, separate yourself and push yourself through it. Separate yourself and push yourself through it. That was the energy, y'all. Let me make sure. Do you want me to keep going? Open if yes, closed if no. No. Wait, do you want me to keep going, Anime? Affirmation. She's saying you need to create an affirmation practice, a meditation practice. Create some type of affirmation and meditation practice to keep yourself grounded. To keep yourself grounded, connect. Connect to earth, connect to nature, and know that you connect to it all. You're a part of it. She has, I am grateful. I realize that what is right about life outnumbers what I perceive. This is what she wants you to say, okay? She wants you to be grateful. I realize that what is right about my life outnumbers what I perceive to be wrong about my life. I choose to focus on what makes me feel good. I am grateful. Yeah, that's her energy. She chose to focus on what was good. She chose to focus on what she liked and what she appreciated and what she wanted. Her life at 15 changed. Embrace the good. Don't let the bad or what you perceive to be bad take over you. Okay? That's the message that we have from my Mama Tina. I appreciate you for allowing me to channel through your energy as you move into the land of the ancestors. I appreciate you. And I appreciate you all for being here. May we take heed. I know I just got something from her message. I was just like, dang, I'm over here like, oh, I'm about to go look this up. Like, I got something from this message too. So I pray that you all were able to find a lesson of healing from her perspective when it comes to healing our trauma. And it's making me think of some future classes that I'm coming up in my butterfly school of transformation. So, yeah. I appreciate you all for being here. And as always, always be real, always be true. Don't be afraid to do what you want to do. Period. I love y'all, and I'll see you later, okay? Bye.